Hello and welcome to Horizon Zero Dawn. This is Jewel Smith. And this is my first playthrough of this game. Episode 23. I don't tend to pay much attention to the chat room. I do appreciate you being here. But unfortunately I have had some issues with people giving me spoilers or unwanted information about the game. This is my first playthrough, like I said, so I want to figure things out for myself, uncover the story for myself. I really don't know much about what's going on. I still don't know much about what's going on, even though I'm level 26. Let's take a look at the quests. Let's see, last time I played, I was in Meridian and I had talked to an ancient vessel dealer, so now I know where I can turn in my ancient vessels. I tracked down Olin. We did that. And I also helped Erend. He wanted to find out some more about what had happened to his sister. And so we did that quest. So right now I have these two story quests to do. It appears that Erend's sister Ursa was kidnapped, not slain. But many questions remain. Where is she? Who is responsible? And why? And it seems that his own people, the Oseram, had kidnapped her and made it look like she was killed, but it wasn't actually her body. I can go back to Meridian and meet Erend at the Palace of the Sun. Oh good, I hope we're going to be meeting the Sun King because we have lots of information to tell him. Olin had also given me a lot of information about some kind of plot against the king, so we definitely want to tell him about that. Let's see, what else do we have going on here? Maker's End is where I can go to search for clues to the unknown woman's identity, the woman who looks just like Aloy. Aloy seeks to learn more about the mysterious woman who looks like her among the crumbling ruins of an ancient city. Yeah, Olin asked me to go and save his family and possibly find out more information about who Aloy is. And we can do that at Maker's End. Hey, Pick Albert, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. And Vape Bro, hello, welcome to the chat room. Pick Albert saying, I have never played this before. Neither have I. This is my first playthrough. Of course, it's episode 23, but I think I'm not quite halfway through the main story. I started out over here and I did a lot of exploring. It is an open world, but don't expect it to be like Skyrim or Witcher or something like that. It's not a very detailed open world. But you know, you're free to roam. Let's say it's a free roam kind of thing. I mean, there's a main storyline that's linear and you have to follow that, but you're free to kind of roam around and there are several side quests and things to do. Little objects to collect and stuff like that. Like there's these Banuk figures and metal flowers and ancient vessels I've been picking up along the way. I've got a few side quests I could do. I've been I spent a lot of time wandering around over here and then realized that what I really wanted to do is get on with the main story and find out what's going on with Aloy. But every so often I kind of veer off. Like right now, we are in an area where there is a metal flower very close by, and there's a vantage point very close by. There's also a fire right down here, so, well, I think I'm at a campfire, yeah. So I may try to go find this metal flower and this vantage point, since I'm right here. And it looks like that's either going to be a Stormbird or a Glinthawk. They're kind of tough to beat. Hey, S. Purple Hughes, I see you in the chat room. Oh, you got the notification. Yay! On your phone, but not on your PC. Alright, well that's something anyway. Pick Albert, still on Fallout 4. Yeah, I feel you on that. I mean, I still play that every Friday. I live stream on Fallout Fridays on my channel. And I went back to Skyrim. I had played through Skyrim Special Edition. And then went back to it and have been playing a little bit more every now and then on Mondays. I may not do that forever and ever, but you know, I do like to go back to Skyrim once in a while. But yeah, I'm trying to get through Horizon Zero Dawn here before my husband has another surgery because once that happens, I won't be able to stream much for the channel probably for about a month or so. And I don't want to leave this game and then try to come back to it. It's hard to try to pick it up again after being away for a while, because the fighting is kind of complicated. Oh, Vape Bro got notifications, but kind of late. Yeah, I've been hearing that report from a lot of viewers are having that problem. I don't know what's going on with YouTube right now, but they need to get it together. Alright. But yeah, like I was saying when I first started up, I tend to get into the game and not pay much attention to the chat room because I'm trying to pay attention to, one, not dying, and two, you know, the conversations and the storylines and things in this game. And since I've never played it before, I want to make sure I don't miss anything. So if I miss a comment or a question or something like that, no offense at all intended, just, you know, please be patient with me. When I get a chance, every so often I'll stop and glance back through the chat room. Hey, hi Stella, how are you? Okay, Espopal Hughes is saying it might be a storm bird. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe I can sneak up here and grab this without having to fight this thing. I've already fought one once, so it can't be too bad. Alright, we were up here at Dimmed Bones last time, but it looks like the flower is out here. I'm trying to see where I might have to go to get to it. Maybe in this little canyon? Maybe I should go up to Dimmed Bones and walk around this way to get it. Maybe I'll miss this critter down here. That sounds like a good idea. Let's do it. Yeah, okay. This way. I was playing Skyrim this week and one of the viewers asked me, why are you crouching all the time? And the reason I do that in Skyrim is not so much because I'm worried about, you know, anybody noticing me, because in Skyrim I'm level 68 and I'm not too concerned about the element of surprise or anything. But if I can get the drop on someone, I have sneak perks that make me do triple damage, I think, with my bow if I can shoot them before they see me. So that's one reason I creep. But in this game, creeping is practically necessary, I think. Well, I don't know. I mean, I guess there's ways to play with, oh, is there stuff up? Uh-oh, what's this? Oh no, did it respawn? Did it respawn? Oh my gosh. We already fought these with Erend. Okay, let's just go this way. There's ways to play, I think, with heavier armor so you can take more damage. I don't know if I'd call it tanking. But, I guess there's some kind of heavy spear or something I could get at some point. Alright, I need to go around the satellite dish this way. This way. I don't have that yet. But I tend to like playing stealth or as a rogue or whatever. Stealth archery is one of my favorites. So I don't mind all the sneaking around. There's a story mode. I could put it on story mode. Okay, what's this? There's something over there, but it's not registering. God dang it. Maybe it is a stormbird. For some reason, the stormbirds don't register on my device. My focus, I think that's what she calls it. Maybe they're just too far away? Come on, they're not that far away. I've registered things further away than that before. Okay, it's a Lancehorn. Lancehorns aren't too bad. It doesn't look like a Lancehorn though. It looks more like a Scrapper or something. Oh, it's a Ravager. Oh, great. So where's the flower? It says it's straight ahead, but it looks like there's a drop into a canyon here. These icons are sort of suggestions. They're not necessarily accurate. So I'm gonna have to do a little recon and figure out where it is exactly. I don't think I can override a lance horn yet. Could be wrong about that. Let me look. I've only gotten the overrides from one cauldron. Lance horn. Oh, I can override a lance horn. Interesting. That might be worth doing then. But if I call it over, I'm probably going to get the attention of this Ravager. Which is what I don't want. I'm not close enough to whistle to them anyway. Oh, I gotta do something. I can't just sit here. Well, maybe the flower is not even over here. It's possible that the flower is down there somewhere. Yep. And there's a Glinthawk. The last flower I found was near a Glinthawk nest. Well, I don't know if you call it a nest, but the Glinthawks seem to like the flowers, maybe. So maybe it's down there and it's not even up here. Yeah, that looks like it down there. Maybe. Shape. The flowers are usually in the center of a triangle. It kind of looks like that bird is sitting on a triangle. I don't know. Could be a trick of the light. So, if we come at it from down here... Yeah, alright. Maybe we gotta go around. Now I've got my golden fast travel pack. I can fast travel as much as I want. That makes things a little easier. And I'll check in with the chat room. Vape Bro is addicted to Skyrim on PC. Skyrim is a lot of fun. I see you in the chat room, Victor. Oh, how you doing? Oh, Pick Albert is asking, so what are you trying to do? Well, I'm trying to not die is the main thing. My character is Aloy, and this game is really a story game. In fact, there's a story mode where if you don't want to have to tussle with a bunch of the big machine monster animal things, you can just do story mode, and then you're just following her story, more or less. But I'm not in story mode, so I do have some fighting animals and things I gotta watch out for. But basically, I started out down here. I was an outcast. Don't know why I was an outcast. Or, you know, when the game starts, you don't know that you don't know why you're an outcast. And stuff happens. You're trying to find out more about who you are, why you are outcast, what's going on. Your tribe gets attacked. The Nora. You're trying to find out why they were attacked. people are after you. You're trying to find out why. And all of this takes place in the future. I don't know how far in the future. I'm guessing hundreds of years from modern day. There's been some kind of apocalypse. But we don't know what or when or how or why. And that's another thing that we're trying to uncover by going through the story missions. So right now, the short answer is I want that metal flower right there. The long answer is, you know, I'm trying to figure out what the heck is going on in this world and who Aloy is and...
Scrabbling a bit.
What she can do to help save her tribe. There's all kinds of horrible, wicked machine monsters. They have various strengths and weaknesses, and so she has various weapons and ways of taking them out. Alright, yeah, so we want to follow the water around. Okay. But it takes resources to some extent. It's not really a survival game. You don't have to worry about her eating or sleeping or anything like that. But you do have to worry about her finding resources to make healing potions and to make her weapons. That's a snap maw. That's a snap maw. That's a snap maw. I'd really rather not take them on right now. So I'm gonna see if I can sneak past them. I'm wearing an outfit that enhances my stealth.
Need to find more about that machine to override it. Got a cauldron?
I mean, some battles you can't avoid because they're part of the quest and things. But fighting stuff takes a lot of resources. Alright. And she's got this thing called a focus. It's over her ear. You see it there? And it kind of gives you like a Google Glasses overlay of things. And it helps her fight. It shows her the weaknesses on the different creatures. So you know what to aim for with your bow. That sort of thing. It shows you where things are. Oh, there's another snap maw. And we want to go around the corner here to the metal flower. And she can hide in this red grass and they won't see her as well. I guess her red hair helps her blend in with the red grass or something. I don't know. But that's kind of like, you know, when you're playing Shadow of Mordor and there was all those, you know, patches of scrub brush that he could hide in. That's sort of the same sort of mechanic. There we go. Campfire discovered. Oh, also, you guys, I've noticed there's a bit of a problem with my live chat, that some chat messages don't even show up at all. So if you ask me something or you say something and I don't respond, because like I was reviewing one of my videos from a previous live stream and it showed the chat playback and there was a whole bunch of comments that I don't even remember seeing at all. Like even if I stop and read back through the chat room, and then later go and look at my YouTube video, there's messages in there that I remember reading through that part of the chat, but like those messages weren't even there. So I don't know what the heck is going on with YouTube right now. I'm reading the chat messages on my laptop via YouTube. I'm not reading them on PlayStation. I'm playing the game on PlayStation, broadcasting from PlayStation Network, and I think that some people can watch me on PlayStation Network. But I am actually looking at the chat room through YouTube, and I think I'm not seeing all of the chat. And I even have it set to live chat, because there's two settings. There's top chat and live chat, and I have it on live chat. So I should be seeing everything. Pick Albert saying, is there an apocalypse name? No, there's not. It doesn't really explain what happened. I have a suspicion, and I'm not sure yet, that this is hundreds of years in the future. Like that basically, well, there's some records that we've found of a guy who refers to it as the Apoca shitstorm. But we still haven't figured out exactly what it is that happened. I suspect that there was some kind of, maybe like Terminator. Remember how, like in Terminator, the Terminator movies, the machines took over and started destroying humanity? It seems sort of like that, maybe? Yes, these are all machines. I mean, there's some animals. There's fish in the rivers, and there's turkey and boar and things that we can eat. But the big monsters are all robots, and they seem to be manufactured in these places called cauldrons that are automated, maybe? And there's various ones that have, the different machines seem to have different abilities. Like some are called scrappers. If there's a dead machine, they'll scrap the machines, and then there's some that, I'll show you. I don't want to give you too many spoilers in case you decide to play it yourself. But there's some, so like here's a scrapper. That one will scrap, machines that aren't working anymore. And then the shell walkers have a cargo thing on their backs, and it's like they're carrying the machine parts back to the cauldrons. And I've been inside one of the cauldrons, and that's how I can override some of the robots. Was it that cauldron? There was a cauldron. Oh, there it is, the green one. I went into that one. But they're like a big boss battle thing. And once you get through the big boss battle, then you have the ability to override. You can only override one machine at a time, though. But when you override it, you can either ride it like a horse or something, or you can have it fight for you. So I have some overrides, but not too many. Alright, it said there was a Glinthawk nest here. So yes, there's a Glinthawk. And there's another Glinthawk. And there's where the flower might be. Oh, it probably is up the side of that mountain. Let's go look. I'm going to have to go back. I'm going to end up having to fight that Ravager, and I really don't want to. Yeah. Because I should be like right on top of it. But I'm not seeing it around here. Unless I have to climb up to this ledge here. Maybe. She can kind of do parkour. Like sometimes there's areas where she can jump up and actually climb, kind of like in Assassin's Creed. Alright, well, it's not there. But it's kind of unpredictable, because there's some things you would think she'd be able to climb, and then some things she can't climb. Basically, she can climb things if there's bird poop on the ledge. That's what I say. If the ledge is like kind of white or something, like some birds pooped on it, then she can climb up that ledge. But if it's not like that, then she can't climb it. Like here, like look, she's not grabbing on, she can't climb. Oh, she grabbed on there for a second. Nope. But in other places, she can grab right onto the ledge and climb no problem. So, there you go. It's one thing that I kind of don't like about this game is the really weird sort of... It's parkour, but it's not parkour. Like, I liked in Infamous how, like, no matter where you were, you could climb everything. No matter what it was. But not so in this. Well, she should be looking down at the flower. Straight ahead. But I'm not seeing it. Yeah, and it's showing it being like up in the air like that, so it's probably up there on that ledge where those things were. I don't know, maybe can I get up there? It wouldn't be over here. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think it would be right there. Oh yeah, look, see? There's a yellow rope tied around that tree, and that means she can rappel down from there. She can't rappel up, or she can't climb up, but she'll be able to rappel down from up there, so that's got to be it. The flower's got to be up there. Oh, dang it. Alright, I guess I'm fighting a Ravager. Alright. I guess we have to do it. Alright, well, let's just do it. I think I've wasted half an hour just wandering around, doing nothing. Yeah, Victor is saying like Skynet. Yeah, exactly. There's some kind of company, I think it's called Faro Industries or something like that, that might sort of be the equivalent of Skynet. Because we found some old records and some old ruins. And there's been a mention of the year like 2060. So, and I haven't found any records past that point. So when the apocalypse happened, whatever it is, it happens in our future, like from the present day. And it's a future where instead of the internet, they have this thing. Oh, oh my god, there's a bunch of them. Shit. Anyway, instead of the internet, they call it the HoloNet. There's a bunch of Glinthawks over there.
Must be a Glinthawk, a flying scavenger.
up there before? What the heck? Now see, she should be able to climb that rock wall right there, but she won't be able to. Ooh, my controller is vibrating.
Where'd you yet? Is there more I can learn from the cauldrons?
Yeah. She wants me to go. Oh, dang it. Alright. Ancient debris. Oh, okay, that's cool. Let's go search that. Oh, there's 4 of them. Jesus. Alright. Maybe I'm far enough away they won't see me. Nope. It's right there. Sometimes there's good loot in the ancient debris. Oh. An ancient bright bracelet they call it, but it's a wristwatch. Alright. So I'm gonna have to deal with all of this just to get that flower. It's probably not even worth it. Probably not worth it at all. But I'm here. So, yep, Ravager. Lance Horn. No, I don't want that. And there's another Ravager. I'm gonna be really mad if I had to fight all this stuff and there's no flower over here. It's gotta be over here. I wonder if it's possible to run over there, grab the metal flower, rappel down, and not even fight any of these things. Oh, Pig Albert's gonna go. Alright, thanks for stopping by. I understand. You haven't played the game before. You don't want to get too many spoilers. Have a good day. Alright, it might be worth using some of these. See what happens.
Now they're hunting me.
Well, I might be able to whistle one over now.
Forever.
Oh, they go back to their paths. So let's go over here. Let's see what happens if we override one. Come on. Alright, now they're gonna fight each other. Which helps take them out, and I don't have to worry about them. Come on over here, I'll do it with you too. And now it's gonna go fight. Go fight for me.
This is where it ends.
Now they'll fight my robot.
Low and quiet does it.
Instead of me. I have these bombs and tripwires and things I can use. Also have my ropecaster. Gotta remember I've got that.
Clever.
Trip ropes may have taken down one of the Ravagers. The tripwires. Oh, he sees me.
Now's my chance.
There we go, we got that one. Glinthawk wasn't so bad. Alright, we don't want to get him until we lay down some more tripwires. Let me look at my inventory, because I think I have some treasure boxes with some goodies. Yeah, we can take these. Shock traps. Got lots of shock traps in my goodie boxes.
Be fascinating if they...
Go up there, go on. There we go. Let's see what the Glinthawk has. Alrighty. What have we got? Freeze canister, weak to tear, weak to tear. Alright, well maybe we need to use some of these arrows.
I felt that.
There we go. I can pick this back up. Looks like he went down over the cliff though. Alright, let's go see if we can find our metal flower. see. Oh. Shock trap inventory full. Okay, right. I had made some for myself. Lots of goodies. What's this? Ravager cannon. Oh, I knocked the cannon off of him. I could have used that to fight. A cannon, sometimes you can knock cannons off of some of the critters. And they're very, very powerful, but they're not a weapon that you can put in your inventory. You can use it for a little while, and then when it runs out of ammo, that's it. There it is. It is up here.
What made these flowers?
We got the flower. Well, that killed it, didn't it? That woke up a bunch of things over there.
No good without ammo.
Got it though. Alright. Now we can rappel down from here. Let's try not to fall to our deaths like I do so many times. That's an awful long rope you've got there, Aloy. See if we can find the dead Ravager. Doesn't look like it. It fell over the cliff, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to loot it. Is this it here? Yep. Doesn't look like there's anything I can loot on it. Oh well. Let's go down here. Who did we kill and what can we loot?
Easier when I was a kid.
Oh, a Glinthawk? Okay. Anything else out here? There was something else that came over and we killed it. Hey Frank, how you doing? Oh, that's cool. Frank hasn't been around for a while because he started a massage therapy class. That's cool. Very helpful. Massage therapy. Oh, who are these folks? Bandits. Okay. Oh, maybe this is the other thing we killed. Doesn't look like we can loot this either. Oh, they're fighting something over there. Oh, there's something here I can loot. Oh, no, it's medicinal herbs I can get. Oh, it's fire kiln root. Okay. Yeah, they're gonna go over there and fight things, the bandits. Alright, where are we on the map? Let's take a look. We're close to a campfire that we discovered. Alright, so last time I was playing, I was up at Dimmed Bones, We found out a lot of information about a plot against the king. I don't think I want to go... There's a vantage right here, which I would like to get. I like the vantages. They're very interesting. But I don't think I'm going to deviate and try to go get that one right now. Deviate from the path. Let's look at the quest. Oh, inventory. I have something new in my inventory. What did I get that's new? A Glinthawk heart. Okay. And special items. Right, we picked up another metal flower. Great. And the notebook's telling me I have another collectible. Oh boy, okay. Another bit of poetry in this one. I don't know. We're to get these 2 flowers and then we can turn them in, and we need to pick up a few more ancient vessels and we can turn these in. I've already turned these in. In Meridian there are people, artifact dealers, different people. There's a lady that wants the Bannock figures, there's a guy that wants the flowers, there's a guy that wants the vessels. The vantage points you don't really pick up, you just unlock them and you find out more about the apocalypse that occurred. I don't think there's anywhere to like turn these in and get any kind of reward or anything. I don't know, there's probably a trophy or something, I don't know. Alright, but main quest. Alright, meet Erend at the Palace of the Sun. I'm gonna go do that. I want to do that. Let's do it. Let's go back to Meridian. And do the next step in this story. Frank needed a new career. Yeah, well, you know, that's good. That's good. It's always good to have a few different skills. This is going to take a while. The loading screens are starting to take a while in this game, and I'm not even halfway through yet. Oh, thanks for the likes. I've got some thumbs up on YouTube. I appreciate that. Thank you, whoever left them. Entering Settlement Meridian. Yep. That's what we want to do. Oh no! What happened here? No, I don't want to do that. Sorry. I was trying to stand up and it thought I was trying to save. Same button, but different contexts. Oh, for a minute there I thought the live stream crashed. I was going to get really worried. Are these mailboxes? What are these things? Oh, I think those are lanterns or something. Speakers? I don't know what those are. Okay. Let's go find Erend. I like Erend.
Rugged? Well-traveled? Yes. I would like to talk to you.
Yeah, I think I've already talked to you, dude. What about this guy? What's he got? Let's sell some junk. I have my golden fast travel pack. Here we go. We've got these things. We're picking up some ancient debris. It says ancient toothpick, but it looks like it's a corkscrew. I guess they don't know what a corkscrew is for. And all it's good for in this game is for selling. To get some more Doritos. The little triangles. They're metal shards, but they look like Doritos to me. Same thing with this ancient wreath. The mark says Red Rock Handbag Company. I think it's a handle for a purse. They're calling it a wreath. Alright, and here we have an ancient ring. We got some bracelets too. Let's get rid of these. They're wristwatches. They're calling them bracelets. They're only good for selling to get money, money, money. And chimes, car keys. We'll sell those. We'll sell those. I shouldn't need any of these at all, but I'm just hanging on to a few just in case. Alrighty. I don't know if there's any upgrades for my spear as far as weapon damage. I don't think I can put modifications on it. Weird. I mean, it looks like that I should be able to increase the damage and the tear on it, but maybe that just goes up gradually as I level up or something. I don't know. I probably don't need all of these modifications. I keep picking them up. This is only 8%. I don't think I should keep anything that's not in the double digits. Resist ranged attacks. Resist ranged attacks. Got a lot of those. Handling coils. Yeah, I don't know about that. 15, 35, and 57. Ooh, we can get rid of that. 14% or 29% or 41%. Well, we can get rid of that one. They're color coded, right? The green ones are not so great. Blue is midland, and then purple is very good, or much better anyway. Freeze coil. Yeah, we'll get rid of that. So I guess at this point I don't need anything green in my inventory, huh? Alright, there we go. Alright, good deal, dude. Thank you. And let's do crafting. I want to look at my potions. No. My resist potions. I used a few of these. And a few of these. Got a lot of corruption glaze root, don't I? And the health potions are made out of meat. That meat, it cures what ails ya. Alright, I think I can also sell to him. This is all inventory management. I think I can sell to him some of these because I've got a few more in my treasure boxes. So let's sell him a couple of these. And then look in our inventory. Treasure boxes. Nope, not that one. That one. Yep. Alright, we're good. We're good.
Some Oseram girl applied to the city guard the other day. Amazing.
Yeah. Hey, Near Master, how you doing? Near Master saying just sell everything except the very rare ones. Yeah, at this point I'm not quite halfway through the game, so I'm still hanging on to a few things because I never know what I'm going to need. But yeah, you're probably right. Just keep the really good stuff. And your master says, since Pong? I'm surprised you're still young. Well, I'm not, though. I'm middle-aged. Since Pong. I think Near Master is referring to my bio. that I've been playing video games since the 70s. I remember playing Pong
Lost. I'm a guard, not the town crier.
in our family room on the family TV when I was a little kid. And then eventually things like Pitfall and Pac-Man and all of that. I guess we're going this way. We've got to go meet Erend. I don't think I've been this way before. Oh yeah, maybe I have. Well, we gotta go across here into the palace. Okay. I think this is over near where Olin lived, maybe. Alright, it seems to want me to go this way.
Some Oseram girl applied to the city guard the other day.
Alright, here we are. Talk to Marad. Okay. Are you Marad? To Blameless Marad, alright?
Greetings, Aloy. I am known as Blameless Marad. Please come with me. You're needed for an important consultation.
What do you mean? Where's Erend?
He's inside, attending the Sun-King, where we should be without further delay.
Yeah, I was busy picking
Follow me,
flowers.
please.
All of these people are here to see the Sun-King.
Yes, and each has come to ask a favor of him. Unpleasant, but that's politics. The Sun-King is eager to meet you. The machine tamer, with a curious eye for detail. It's all very intriguing.
I'm not here to intrigue you.
Too late.
First the Oseram get special treatment, and now Outlanders from the savage ages to the Sun King haven't heard.
Oh, all these people are waiting in line to see the Sun King.
Outlander woman, unacceptable.
And I get to go to the head of the line.
2 hours, Miss Nora goes to the front of the line.
Ignore them. Nobles are like children who whine when they don't get a second helping of dessert.
Yeah, they don't have information about a plot
What's the
against
Sun
the
King
king.
The most important thing is what he isn't like. His father. I think you'll find him to be a reasonable man.
Oh, he's up here in the fancy pavilion.
Aloy of the Nora. She who sees the unseen. Welcome. It would seem you have done me a great service. Erend, tell her what you found.
I checked Ursa's tomb. You were right, Aloy. The body is missing a scar below her right knee. I gave it to Ursa when we were kids, fighting over a toy sword.
If the body is not Ursa's, then we must assume she is still alive. And I will not abandon her.
We only know she was taken, not who took her.
I can help with that. Ursa has an enemy among the Oseram. A warlord named Dervahl.
Impossible. Every clan in the claim has been hunting for him since the liberation. He has to be dead by now.
No other Oseram had the motive and ingenuity to lure Ursa into this trap. I expect to find him lurking somewhere near the border. I've already sent an agent to investigate. He'll be waiting for word from us at the marketplace in Pitchcliff.
I can't move troops to the border without provoking the Oseram. But I could send a few vanguardsmen. And perhaps an exceptionally gifted Nora as well. Erend, Marad, let me discuss it with her privately. I hate to impose further after all you've done, but this is a matter of great importance to me.
It sounds like Ursa means a lot to you.
Without her Oseram vanguard, I would not have been able to liberate Meridian and end my father's brutal reign. Since then, it has been difficult to maintain peace between our tribes. But Ursa has a way of making her people see reason. So you see, I need her back at my side. And quickly.
Who is Dervahl exactly?
To understand Dervahl, you must first understand my father. He truly thought of himself as a sun god. His mind was broken. He believed that blood sacrifice would solve, well, everything. So he raided the other tribes for victims, especially the Oseram. Dervahl fought back. He crafted powerful weapons and rallied his people. My father responded with the ultimate cruelty. He captured Dervahl's wife and daughter and sacrificed them in the Sun Ring.
So, why would Dervahl go to so much trouble to kidnap Ursa?
He felt she betrayed him. She fought by his side until she realized he planned to raise Meridian and butcher its people. And she came to me. Together, we stopped him and liberated the city from my father. Dervahl has spent every moment since trying to get revenge. Mostly on the other Oseram who fought with us. He made so many powerful enemies, I thought we'd seen the last of him. I was wrong.
I'd like to ask you something about the Sundom and its politics.
By all means.
Okay.
They call you a sun god who killed his own father in order to unite the tribes in harmony. Is any of it true?
They say you can see the invisible, split an arrow at 50 paces, and tame machines at a glance. How much of that is true?
It's not too far off.
Well, I would like to unite the tribes in harmony, but you saw how many courtiers I have to deal with first. Maybe next week.
Quite a place you've got here. You can almost see the little people below the mesa.
You don't approve? Well, I have a secret for you. Neither do I. But we must be patient. Change won't come in a single sunrise.
But will it happen at all, while men live in palaces?
It might. Eventually. If people like you help me bring it about.
Your politics seem very complicated. The Oseram are friends, but enemies too?
I couldn't have liberated Meridian without the help of Ursa and her Oseram freebooters. Many of them have settled here. But the Ealdormen of the Oseram clans in the claim have become jealous of their success. So have many Karja nobles. It's a volatile situation, especially given the fact that my father raided the Oseram for years. Ursa helps keep the peace, promising a future based on mutual gain. But some, like Dervahl, will never let go of their venom.
What can you tell me about the Shadow Karja?
Speaking of venom.
What do they have to do with Ursa?
They are remnants of my father's regime, holding out at the fortress of Sunfall to the west. Like him, they care only for domination, and seek to draw upon the power of the sun by spilling blood in its name. Since Ursa helped me take this city from them, they were perfect scapegoats. Dervahl knew this, of course, and planned it well.
Alright, I think we have exhausted all of his dialogue options.
I need to get going.
I know. Well, they say kings should never beg. But please, help me find Ursa.
Who says that?
Well, Marad, for one. Don't hesitate to ask him or Erend if you have further questions.
Oh, I'll ask Erend. Can Erend come with me, please? No, I want to scan the glyphs, not the king. There we go. Founding of Meridian. A scribe's book of carefully copied glyphs. Alright. The glyphs, I think they mean letters, writing. Oh, Frank's gotta go. I'll see you later, or watch you later. Alright, Frank, thanks for stopping by. Alright, let's see what this tells us about the founding of Meridian. Now, meeting the Sun King means that I have put one of my theories to rest. Myth busted. I had run into a guy when I cleared my first bandit fort. There was this guy, I can't remember what his name was, but he was pretty cool, and he helped me clear out the bandits, and I really kind of was hoping that he would secretly turn out to be the king or somebody related to the king, because I thought that would be a cool twist, that, you know, you're clearing out bandit forts with this guy, and then you go back to Meridian and find out that, oh, he's actually the son of the Sun-King, or he is the Sun-King, or whatever, and that he, like, sneaks out of the palace and goes out hunting and has adventures. But I guess that is not the case. One, I haven't run into the guy. I've cleared out another bandit camp, and the guy wasn't there, so I don't even know if I'm going to see him again in this game, unfortunately. Maybe he was just there to help me with the first bandit camp. And then, two, the Sun King's definitely not him, and he doesn't seem to be anywhere around, so, oh well. That's unfortunate, and I think that's one of the things that I kind of wish was different in this game. I do like having companions when I'm going on adventures. In Skyrim, I like having followers. In Fallout, I like having people with me. Not necessarily to romance them. They don't have to be romance candidates. But, you know, just, I don't know, I like having people around. I call it the My Little Pony play style. I've said that before in Skyrim and other games, where I like to be able to have people with me to help and be able to summon creatures like I do in Skyrim, where I cast a spell and I summon something to help me fight. And I call it the My Little Pony playstyle because it's friendship is magic. Having friends to help me is what I like to do in games. Now, I say that, I don't like to play multiplayer games. So I don't necessarily want to be playing a game where I have, or not multiplayer online games. I do like playing multiplayer couch co-op games where my family or my friends play with me. And it's just a few of us, not a, you know, not an MMO. But, you know, that's something that's kind of missing in this game. Like, I really, really enjoyed the heck out of the quest that I did with Erend in the last episode, because I had Erend with me, and it was just fun to be able to fight a bunch of monsters with someone. But, you know, Aloy's just, she's so solitary, and I know that's part of what her character is, or who her character is, and who she is. And, you know, she was an outcast. She's not really used to being around people. She, you know, people get in her way. She can do everything herself. She's independent, yada, yada. But just me personally as a player, I kind of wish that, like, this game had followers, like people that you could say, all right, come on, come with me. And then they, like the bandit guy, or Erend, or, you know, whoever, and have people with me. I don't know, just to me that makes it more fun to hear their comments and to know that they have my back and all of that. So I kind of miss that in this game. I mean, like I said, there's a few little quests where you have people with you, but by and large you're on your own, and that's another reason for me this game could be better if there was the option of having a companion of some kind. Alright, let's see here. The founding of Meridian. We are Karja. In us is the blood of those led by Ahriman from persecution and pursuit so long ago. Out of the far savage east we came, guardians of a treasure greater than land or metal, the leaves of the old ones. Alright, the savage east would be the Noralands that Aloy is from. Ahriman found the leaves in a ruin, picked out by a beam of sunlight, and he recognized at once their importance. Within was etched the first teachings of how to observe the sun, to recognize its guidance, and to understand the place of man. From out of the leaves came the first glyphs, the first writing, and so our knowledge could last longer than voices. Oh, so, okay, this guy Ahriman found a book in a ruin of the old world. Oh, I wonder what book it is. Well, obviously it's a book that teaches them how to observe the sun. Was it a science book? But when our forefathers offered to share this gift, they were driven out by those they had once called tribesfolk. These ones feared to have the light of knowledge brought to bear on their ignorance, or were jealous of its power. And so began the long wandering of our people, trusting only that the sun would guide them and deliver them from the barbarian tribes. Right, yeah, because the Nora don't like it when you go into the ruins and look for things. They think that's sacrilegious. I'm just going to say, I'm going to stop here for a second and talk for a minute about John Gonzalez. John Gonzalez is the narrative director, lead writer guy of this game, Horizon Zero Dawn, and he also worked on Fallout New Vegas. And specifically, I don't know how much of Fallout New Vegas he was involved in, but I know that he specifically was involved in the Honest Hearts DLC. And I've said this in other episodes, some of you may already know this story, but the Honest Hearts DLC was my favorite part of all of Fallout New Vegas. The story of the father in the caves really, really moved me. I mean, it was probably the first time that a video game really made me just break down crying. I'm not going to talk about it too much because every time I do, I start crying again. It's bizarre. It had a very strong psychological and emotional relevance for me. And that story, for those who haven't played the Honest Hearts DLC, it's about tribes of people in a canyon. I think it's Zion Canyon in the real world. And it's very similar to the area that the Sun Kingdom is in. And it's about people, 'cause if you guys know, Fallout is about, there's a nuclear war, and then 200 years later people are trying to survive, and that's what the Fallout games are about. And Honest Hearts is basically like the people who are trying to survive in Zion Canyon have formed tribes, like the people here in Horizon Zero Dawn. They've got different tribes with different, face paint and different clothing and different belief systems, and they're trying to survive. And anyway, it just there are some similarities between the story of Horizon Zero Dawn and the story of the Honest Hearts DLC. The idea that there is someone who goes into the ruins of the old world and finds information and tries to help, because in the Honest Hearts DLC there are these caves. They're called the Caves of the Father, I think, and they're forbidden to go inside. They're not supposed to go in. It's taboo. But if you go in, you discover that it's where this guy who is called the Survivalist was trying to survive immediately following the nuclear war. And you'll find computers, and you'll find materials, and you'll find terminal entries that tell you the story of his life and how he tried to help some of the survivors of the war, and how he basically is the father of these, one of the tribes of people in Zion. Meaning, not that he, fathered them physically, but that, he was helping them in the beginning so that they would learn, reading and writing, and, learn how to be kind to each other and learn how to survive. So it's very interesting to me that the theme of that DLC still exists in this Horizon Zero Dawn game, that there's these ruins and that there's this, ancient information, and there's these tribes that have formed since the apocalypse and all of that. So anyway, I just kind of wanted to veer off and talk about that for a little bit. The parallels between the two stories, and this Founding of Meridian text is reminding me of the Honest Hearts DLC. The Nora being the one saying, you can't go in the caves, it's taboo, it's forbidden, but then, others who find the information and finding it helpful. So let's see here. Did I read this? Yeah, the forefathers were driven out. Alright, so the path was hard and marked by the stones of families who fell along the wayside, even Ahriman's own. The persecution was unceasing from those without purpose, only the desire to debase and destroy, but the faith of the Karja was rewarded with a distant vision, a tower like a solid ray of the sun holding on the horizon, flashing. Even as their enemies descended upon them, Ahriman followed the flight of the Glinthawks, leading his people through looming canyons and teeming jungles. Again they saw the tower, so close now it seemed to reach to the very sun itself, and they saw that the Glinthawks perched upon it. Beheld in the light of the sun, the tower, the spire, cast its long shadow upon a mesa across the verdant valley. Ahriman knew he had found a haven for the tribe, as this was a place shunned by those without his faith, who cowered from the magnificence of the spire or the shining feathers of the Glinthawks. He named this place Meridian from a passage in the leaves. Oh, like the Prime Meridian. Oh, yeah. He must have had a science book of some kind that he found. And the tribe settled in the protection of the Great Mesa. They found the site that was blessed in every respect, carving their cliff houses from the bounteous resources and in time from the red rock of the mesa itself, crowning it with the first columns of the City of the Sun. Yeah, we've seen the spire. I've seen it in the game. I haven't been up close to it, but I've seen it from a distance. I don't know what it is. It looks like a stick of licorice. I don't know what it's supposed to be or what significance it has. I guess we'll find out eventually. Truly the sun gave much to the descendants of our forefathers, granting Meridian great harvests and prosperity and the bounds of the sundom for as far as its light touched. In time, seeing Meridian shielded us from the dark arrows and plots of our foes. Other foreigners brought trade and tribute. Holy Meridian, without spire and sun, there would be no Meridian. But now and forevermore it stands as monument to both. And the glory of Ahriman and the founders is reflected anew in each Sun King of the Radiant Line and the noble houses of the Sun Court. So some guy stumbles into ruins, finds a science book, figures out how to read it, and then leads a group of people out to discover a new, to create a new city, to found a new city, because the Nora think that his knowledge is evil. And now it's become a kingdom with generations of kings. So it just goes to show, it's interesting how this game sort of illustrates the formation of cultures and religions and kingdoms from very simple beginnings. Hey Celtic Granny, how are you? Hey Von Collar, welcome to the chat room. Alright. We have met Avad, the Sun King. And I guess that's all we're going to have to say to him. I don't know where Erend went. I want to go talk to Erend. Let's see what our quests tell us. Alright. It appears that Erend's sister Ursa was kidnapped instead of slain, but many questions remain. Where is she? Who is responsible? And why? Into the Borderlands. Alright, and we also have Maker's End. Search for clues to the unknown woman's identity. Who was she? Which one should I do first? I don't know. So, let's see here. This is telling me to go all the way out here. Pitchcliff. Oh my gosh, that's way the heck out there. And where is Maker's End? It's way the heck out there. So whichever way I go, I'm gonna have to go way the heck out where I haven't been before. Oh my gosh. Alright, and what else do we have here? Side quests. Fatal Inheritance, Weapons of the Lodge. Oh right, we never did that. Or not that one, Robbing the Rich, that's the one. We were out here near Robbing the Rich. We were at Dimmed Bones, but we didn't actually do this one. Alright, I think I want to go out and finish that one up, since I'm kind of halfway through it. And I meant to do it while I was out here. And there's also a city over here, I think. There's a city of some kind out here on the edge of the cliff. I don't know if it's friend or foe, but I think I'm going to go out and do that. I can fast travel to this campfire, but let's see if we can find Erend before we leave. Alright, King. Good luck with your kingdom, with your sundom. Oh, is that Erend?
There are no shadows under the noonday sun.
Hey, babe.
Woods to live by.
So, I thought Ursa was dead, and I thought Dervahl was dead. Dead doesn't seem to mean what it used to. Or maybe I'm just an ass. Whatever. All I know is that it's time to find my sister and get some payback. I hope Marad's guy grabs us the lead.
Did Ursa ever tell you anything about Dervahl?
We were both under his command for a while. Sort of. Helped him recruit an army to take out the mad Sun-King. But then he got real creepy with Ursa. Needless to say, she wasn't interested, but he wouldn't let it go. Not to mention the fact that we realized he wanted to murder every Karja, not just the bad ones. Long story short, he's a grazer-licking dungbag.
Avad seems committed to finding your sister.
Yeah, those two got along. And some people say they shacked up, but I don't buy it. Seems a little skinny for her.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, some bad images are forming in my head. Let's just focus on finding her. And kicking Dervahl's ass.
Heck yeah. Alright.
I'd better go.
Don't stand me up in Pitchcliff, okay? Ursa needs us.
Yes, sir. I'm looking forward to it. Oh, yeah, I like this dude. I know. Aloy probably doesn't. Aloy doesn't really seem to like anybody. But I do. Alright, let's talk
Aloy,
to Marad.
how can I be of service?
It's obvious that you're an advisor to the Sun-King, but what is it you do exactly?
Whatever is needed, of course.
Are you always so evasive?
It depends.
You were right about Avad. He seems genuine.
He is the Sun King. I serve him the best I can. What else would you have me say?
Huh. Did you serve the last one as best you could too?
Well, I served him to his enemies. It was the best I could do for the Sundom.
What did you do?
Nothing I could be blamed for.
Sounds to me like you're a spy.
There are many helpful voices in the Sundom and beyond. I like to think of myself as a good listener.
So why do they call you Blameless Marad?
Well, it depends on who you mean by they, and what they might wish to blame me for.
Talking to you is tiring.
So they say.
What will I find at the border?
An outpost full of Oseram, most of whom want nothing to do with Dervahl. Still, he inspires great loyalty in those who fought with him against the last Sun-King. He will not be caught alone. And don't forget, he is a master craftsman. Nothing delights him more than his dangerous toys.
What makes you so sure Dervahl did this to Ursa?
I don't care for sure or certain. I prefer likely or probably. How many Oseram are clever enough for this ruse? Capable of building the weapon you described? Who hate Ursa so? More than one? Not likely. Dervahl? Quite probably.
Even if people think he's dead?
That is surely another reason to be suspicious of certain words.
Alright, I think I have exhausted all of his dialogue
I have
options.
to go.
Then you must.
Okay. There's something in here to read. The Sun Kings. Okay, how long is this gonna be? Oh my goodness. Alright, well maybe we can just do a brief summary. This is going to tell us the Chronicle of the Sun Kings, the founder Ahriman, who guided our forefathers from the shadows of the savage east, yada yada. The bounteous Avad, who oversaw the clearing and sowing of the royal maize lands, so that none who walked in the sun's favor should go hungry again. He cut back the jewel to claim the rich estate lands for the first houses of the Sun Court. The far-seeing Sadahin, who expanded the sun's dominion to the north, south, and east, setting a gate at Bright Market Harbor. and proclaimed these lands would be known as the Karja's Sundom. Generous Jowadon, who stocked the metal markets with the spoils of his own trampler hunts, who allowed trade from north and south and permitted outlanders the gift of the counting glyphs so they might understand more than simple barter. Zavarad, the pilgrim Sun King, whose tower was raised to the top of the Ridge of Veils and who crossed the great waters of the Daybreak, so the Sundom might extend even further, and to honor this passage had the great blazon arch raised on the far shores. Okay. And bold Iriv, who saw the suns passing into the west as a challenge and forged after it with a great army, to be pushed back 3 times at the great canyon lands that would be known as the Daunt, until the 4th time his cohort broke through and were vanished in the lands beyond. Prudent Bazadid, who had the mantle of his fallen brother thrust upon him suddenly, who ordered the construction of the fortress of Sunfall and the garrison at Blazon Arch, declaring the land beyond it the Forbidden West, where only the sun may go. Okay. Kuvadin the Returner, who strove to bring civilization to the savage east, but returned after many strenuous endeavors, saying it was no longer fit for the people of the sun. I think that would be the lands of the Nora. Called for the building of great towers and walls so this wild land might be observed safely. Ranan the Firebird, who saw the Sundom suffer unprovoked attack by the Tenax horde. I don't think we've seen any of them. I don't know much about them as a tribe. Who, against the protests of his advisors, accompanied his army to confront them. Under the sun he claimed victory, though he was so greatly scarred he wore his blazon helmet from that day. Nahasius, who was a hunter as much as a Sun King. Those who felled the greatest machines would be situated as the first Sunhawk and Hawks of the Hunter's Lodge. Okay, so he founded the Hunter's Lodge. The illuminated Marzid, who the sun visited with visions. He commissioned many statues and frescoes of his visage in Meridian, and for his summer palace in Sunfall had a great citadel raised. And he painted until he took ill from his own pigments. Okay. Havas, elder brother of Marzid, who decreed each family with a suitable male child should submit that child in service of the Sundom's then depleted ranks, and had the artisans turn their attention from works of art to outfitting each soldier of the sun with their very finest armor, halberd, and bow. Well, how did Marzid become the Sun King if he had an older brother? Is it not going from older brother to older, or, oldest child to oldest child? Jiran, who in his early years was a strong Sun King, defending the Sundom from the encroachment of other tribes and the derangement of the machines, but became greatly addled and ordered the spilling of much blood in the sun's name. And now Avad the Liberator. Alright, that's quite a line of kings. So this is giving us some kind of idea of how many years have passed. Definitely some centuries since whatever the apocalypse was. Because the line of kings didn't start at the end of the apocalypse. It just started with this person who happened to find Araman, who happened to find a science book in a ruin. We still don't know how many years after the apocalypse that happened. But long enough that the Nora were a tribe. Alright. Very pretty. I don't know if there's really anything for me to find in here. There's a bunch of people. Alright, and there's all the folks waiting in line to talk to the king.
Soldiers await orders just inside the main gate and palace square.
And I guess I can just kind of come and go as I please. down inside there? How do we get in there? Is that a thing? Can we go down? Oh no, that's like a... That's a long drop. I don't think we can get down in there. Alright. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Okay, well, unless I want to stop off and talk to any of these folks, I don't know if there's anything I need to buy, to be honest. I'm kind of already... I don't really use my sling much. Maybe I need to get a better ropecaster? Probably. Alright, so let's go down into the market.
I face the sun with pride.
Talk to somebody about a ropecaster. See if I've got what it takes. If I have enough Doritos. Usually to get weapons and clothing and stuff, you need the shards, and then you also need some particular item, like a scrapper lens or a snap maw heart or whatever. So you're forced to go out and kill some machines. If you want to upgrade your stuff. Oh, there's stairs. Where do these lead? Nowhere. Can't even get past that. Okay. Oh, I need to hang right. That's where the market is. Wait a minute. What's that? Oh, just a lantern. Go in the direction of merchants. Hello.
Could you spare a moment to speak of the finer things?
You're a specialty merchant. No, I don't need you. I think that's the guy we turn the flowers into, but we have to have a complete set or he won't take them. Oh. We can get resources here if we need them. Oh, that's good to know. Interesting. Okay. Gotta remember you. There's so many merchants in here. Oh, what's this?
Still displeased.
Something good in here? Oh, corruption coil. Shall I jump in the fountain? Is that the guy? That looks kind of like the guy that was helping me hunt bandits. Alright. To my left.
Vanguard serves the card.
Some more merchants.
Where it is, you know I like to tinker a bit. Keep it up. Maybe you'll get good at it.
Oh, I want that.
Can you believe that?
Easy to get lost in here. Easy for me anyway. Alright, there's a merchant down here. Now that's the lady that buys the Bannock figures.
Outlander?
Oh right, and she's the one that sells dirty baskets and dirty resin. I don't want that either. Those are items that you need in order to get some kind of special junk from this guy back here. This guy.
They'll as soon cheat you as look at you.
No, I want the weapons merchant. Am I getting close? There we go. Hunting goods. Straight ahead. Is it the hunting goods guy? There we go. Alright, finally. Do you have a ropecaster? I need a snap maw heart, huh? And I don't have one. What else does he got? Shadow sling, shadow sharp. I've already got that. Shadow warbow, rattler, and blast sling. I don't know if I need a blast sling. Maybe I do and I don't realize it. Maybe it'll be important later. But I definitely want to get the shadow ropecaster, which means I need a snap maw heart. And I don't have one. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get one from that merchant back here. Mystery boxes. Machine resources. Okay, I should be able to go straight ahead.
Only in Meridian can you find the finest goods in all the Sun.
Or straight-ish. Hello? What's this? Oh, this is Olin's house, isn't it? Am I back in Olin's house? Yeah, I am. Oh, this is Olin's house. Okay. Nope. We came in here for another quest. Go this way. Mystery box guy.
Does tradition mean nothing?
Is this the one with the snap maw lenses and whatnot? Looks like they should have. There we go. Do you have a snap maw heart? Is that what we needed? Oh, dang it. I can't even remember what I just said we needed. Let me go back. Yeah, snap maw heart. Alright, I went back in the live stream to look. Okay. Give me one of these. Is there anything I can sell that I have multiples of? Got 5 of these. Probably don't need all of that. I don't know. Alright. Now we can go back. And upgrade my ropecaster. Nope, 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 that's not who we want.
I'd like to
Yeah. We need to go out here to the hunting goods merchant.
trade with you, Outlander.
I haven't picked up any more Bannock figures, so get off my jock.
But it's growing on me.
Ooh, there's something in there that I haven't read. See that? Oh no, it's a save fire. Okay. I thought it was a glyph I hadn't read. Let's do a quick save. That's a good idea. Alright, so where's the guy? Keep going.
Outlanders.
This is him here, right?
Ceasefire seems to be holding.
Yep, this is the guy. Alright. Shadow Ropecaster. I can put 3 mods on it. I think it's pretty much the same as the Karja Ropecaster that I have right now. Handling 50, tear 150. Yep. Only it'll hold 3 mods instead of 2. So let's get it. There we go. Now I'm all purple all the way around the ring. Yeah. I could do a tutorial, but I'm not gonna. Ammo. Ropecaster ammo packs. Oh, now there are heavy ropes, huh? Ah, okay. So these very strong ropes tie down machines with the least shots. Used to temporarily remove machines from the fight or for easier targeting of machine parts. Okay, so whereas my lesser rope caster might take 3 or 4 ropes to hold down a big machine, maybe this one will only take 1 or 2. Got it. But it costs more metal shards and wire to make. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. So let's take a look. This rope caster, let's clear. We have the perk so we can remove the coils. And now let's take a look at this. And we will mod this one up. Alright, we can put a handling and freeze coil on it. Well, I don't know if the freeze coil actually does any good at all. It improves the handling quite a bit though. And then we can put tear and fire damage on it. No, let's just do this. Alright, and more tear. Because there's no point in wasting that coil when it doesn't do anything. I mean, the extra bonuses aren't going to help with this weapon, from what I understand. Okay. So we'll put that one on it. Excellent. And we can sell the Karsha rope caster. There we go. I could upgrade my sling, but I don't use it, so I don't know if I should bother. Take a look at my inventory. There we go. Tie rope heavy. Got it. That's what I want. Shock trap. Okay, we'll take it. Detonating blast trap. I can take one, but not both of them. Alright, so I have a detonating blast trap and a shock trap that I can sell. There we go. Whew, alrighty. Sorted, I guess. Let's go save. Alright. So, what have we done so far today? Today, I have collected a metal flower. And I came down here and met the Sun King. And that's about all I've done today. How long have I been streaming? It's almost dinner time now, so I don't know if I want to get into any more long, complicated quests at the moment. Nope, I've been streaming for almost 2 hours. I think I'm going to call it a day. Thanks you guys for being here, hanging out with me. I hope you had fun. If you did, you know how YouTube works. Leave a like, subscribe, bring a friend next time, stop by another live stream. Let me know you care. I should be streaming some Skyrim tomorrow. It's Monday. And then playing some more Horizon Zero Dawn during the week. And some Fallout 4 on Friday. I may suspend Skyrim for a little while. I mean, I'll definitely play some on Monday. Just so I can let everyone know. But I think I'm gonna stop Skyrim Mondays for just a little while. And maybe do Horizon Zero Dawn on Mondays. So I'll be doing Horizon Sunday through Thursday. And then playing Fallout on Friday, and then doing Try It Tuesdays. I'll still do Try It Tuesdays. This week, Try It Tuesday game is going to be Marvel's Spider-Man. I'm going to try that out. Let's see how that goes. But yeah, I think I'm going to... I'm not going to stop Skyrim forever. I mean, I love Skyrim, and I'll always go back to it. But I think I'm going to stop for a little while I'm trying to finish up Horizon Zero Dawn, because I want to try to get this done before my husband's next surgery. So that I don't have to try to come back to the game a month later and remember how to use all the controls and the weapons and everything. Alright, Celtic Granny, thanks for being here. Take care of yourselves until next time. Bye!
Shadow Carja murdered the captain of the Vanguard.